Greetings, Professor Mickey here with next episode for our Academy Let's Play. I'm going to do some expansion on Earth now that I've combined some things like Republic of China and Central Asia. The real big target, Central America and North Africa, are not all that useful. I'm kind of doing it just for fun. Is Canada. I will try and quickly merge it into the United States. This United North America, well, gives the United States claims on all of Canada, so Canada will become part of the U.S. Meanwhile, in space, there's aliens running around. I'm a little constrained on my control point, or mission control. That's 0.3 times the number you're using is your floor. And they're kind of mad at me because I've been shooting down all their ships. But the last two, low Earth orbit for interface, is owned by the Initiative. They actually have a respectable fleet. But my stations are all well defended, and I think I can at least get some mutual kills if they were to attack my Marines. So I'm going to seize all the low orbitals, and then after that, well, the servants seem to be interested in establishing other bases around Earth. I don't want to let them do that. So I will be probably picking those off as well. They have a station over here. I'm also trying to build some Marines over on Mars. I'm not quite sure how well it'll work in terms of perhaps taking a site I want on the ground, but they have a station in low Earth orbit that they're building. I can take that out too, and potentially go after some of the servants' sites around the asteroid belt. They have a number that are pretty good. This is a lot of water and volatiles. Even has a little bit of fizzles, which is kind of hard to come by. There's not a lot of great sites. So that's the plan in space. Let's start going after Canada. Okay, self-repairing software complete. And our own Chancellor giving the quote this time. So it doesn't actually unlock anything, but when Applied Artificial Intelligence completes in a couple days, there'll be a bunch of things. Also, white-collar automation, which I'm trying to get to the second tier of those administrative points in low Earth orbit for more control point count. Also, a bunch of the tier 3 research that I'm trying to push towards. But I am going to also need to push more towards better ships. So I'm going to move this one over. Yes. The higher energy electromagnetic propulsion. That'll be helpful. And a few days later, we have applied artificial intelligence, which white-collar automation is the goal here. It's expensive, but the administrative tower is very nice, as well as many other modules that it's going to help with, and projects, etc. January, well, that'll speed up once the AI hops on. Okay, and then railgun battery's done. That. Let me just check Ahab. Let me check Ahab that has one. There we go. Yes, so I now have a better weapon than the really basic 8-inch gun. I would need to get a basic laser battery to get the other 8-inch gun to a different weapon, which I might be able to do. Let's see. is a good one to get. Oh yes, this would be tiny amount of science. Finished alien technology.
The fruits of our victory, Chancellor. But I fear we may be unable to avoid total war with the aliens.
We didn't lose any ships. In that fight, at least. Okay, well, whatever.
We are making progress understanding the alien artifacts, Chancellor, although most seem to be tools of warfare.
And we are researching their secrets. Every day we get new things from our research team. Of course, we're academics after all. The new things we can create, build. Yeah, but it's just reverse engineering. And apparently only the researchers are hard science people, not social science. I'm not concerned about how it would affect economics and so on. One cruiser. One frigate. Cruiser's pretty dangerous. I'm going to lose some ships today. I have most of them targeting the cruiser, 2 of them on verdant planes, the frigate. Missiles are coming in. Did you get jammed? And they got jammed. Oh dear. They have good enough flight defense to win this fight. That went poorly. Their point defense, especially on that cruiser, was very powerful, and I could not punch through. So now they can basically go in and destroy whatever station they want. I'm definitely losing my material science research, but we'll see what else I lose. There goes Xenoscience.
The LZ is secure.
ISS is going to get destroyed.
Here's what we found.
And with all that destruction, I am now underneath hate again. And I can just rebuild. Algeria now has an army. And that allows them to declare war on people they have claims with. And I've got lots of targets. Well, so, for example, Tunisia, owned by the servants. Lose some cohesion, no big deal. And we'll get the US to join. So the US armies will easily win this for us. Let's send the Marines in to Tunis. I'll send 3, and then I'm also going to declare war on Mauritania, and then eventually Niger and Mali, and take these regions as well. Deny the servants some resources and add a tiny bit of resources to me. But that's how you would use the United States as a beat stick. Its military is very dominant, and you can just go around beating up pretty much any country which doesn't have a nuke. If you're allied to a country with nukes, don't declare war, but Tunis is allied to, well, nobody. So I wanted to mention this. I should have done this sooner. You can upgrade the, where is it? The astronomer trait, all the science traits, and you gain an extra 10% bonus to that category. And this is a separate category from all the other ones. This is a great trait to get. Really should have got it sooner, and you can do it again for 80 XP, which is what I'm going to go for now. That'll give me a little bit more science from the counselor, but also a better bonus. Okay, so they're targeting my Marines. I can't win that fight. So I'm going to run. They'll get caught, of course, but hopefully this will save my dockyard station. Nope. Nope, lost that fight, no surprise. Couldn't even get one of them. Superconducting magnets done. Aliens have continued to smash my fleets. I really need better ships if I'm going to actually fight with them. And Helicon Drive could help me actually start fighting. Well, it's a drive. I need weapons as well. So, Cooper particle beams should be pretty quick. And this will give me some things for point defense. I have been trounced in space. It happens if you kick them, they kick you back. It's, well, they're sort of domesticating humanity. We hit them, they hit us back to teach us to not hit them. But yeah, I lost a few stations, I rebuild them, it's fine, I have plenty of mines. And for the most part, letting them do that, as long as you are hindering them, is okay. So, down on Earth, things have been going better. I have Canada. There's a Alpha 6 here who is messing with Canada, using his shock troops to terrorize. I'll probably try to detain him. But Canada will be merged into the US in just a month. And Guatemala, these are not great countries. They have really bad unrest, but they're going to be merged together early spring this year. You know, over in North Africa, I've already conquered several places controlled by the servants. Mali is going to get Ngao added. Then Morocco will be attacked. And then again, early this year, Libya will be added in, and we'll have our Tamazgha. And that will free up some control point cap, particularly Canada. So I really should have gone for France, European Union sooner. But at this point, it's being shared by 4 guys. And yeah, the Resistance and Exodus are going to be a little upset about it, but it's just one control point. And there's lots of mostly servant control point countries that I could go after. Also protectorate ones. I have no issue going after protectorate either. To add in, and this is the last wealthy developed country to take. So I kind of want to do it. Again, I should have been doing this earlier. Optimal play would be to go after Europe after I took China. Instead, I decided to have fun, play around with Kazakhstan and North Africa and the Caribbean, although Caribbean eventually would fold into US. in terms of tax. I'll finish strategic deception soon. This will increase the floor my mission control is applying, so I can expand even more and not be constantly attacked. That'll be nice. Very nice. And I'm racing through various attacks down here to try and get my navy up to speed. I will finish Space Future, which will let me go for the ring habs and colony habs with the tier 3. It'll still be a while though, because that's another really long global tech. My other ones will be going faster. Alright, that's everything for now, for today, and hope you enjoyed. See you next time.